Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we'll be continuing our little series at this time this week, learning idioms that have something to do with water. Today, we're going fishing for idioms. Okay, hello, Anna. How are you today?
um, Under the weather, teacher.
Under the weather. Oh, I'm sorry
Yes.
to hear that. Too bad. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, yes. My allergy because the temperature are lower. So I feel bad when the weather started to change. Yes.
What are you allergic to?
Many things, teacher, many things.
Many things. I'm so lucky. I'm allergic to nothing. I'm allergic to
Oh.
one thing. You know what I'm allergic to? I'm allergic to allergies. Haha.
Good joke.
Yeah. I don't have any. I'm very lucky. I count my blessings in regards to that.
Okay.
Senia, how are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Senia, our lesson today is kind of centered around fishing. We're going to talk about fishing a lot. Have you ever been fishing?
Yes, all my childhood.
Oh yeah?
I was yes,
Did you
yes.
like fishing?
I wake up at early, about 5 a.m. and went fishing. Yes.
Great. Okay. And how big was the biggest fish?
Oh, it's very big. It's from my leg to my palm, so it's very big.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sounds like a fish story. And there we have our first idiom. A fish story is an exaggerated kind of a tall tale about about your history, an anecdote or something, where often people may exaggerate the details. No, I'm not. I'm just using your story to demonstrate the idiom. See, I'm not calling you a liar. Just
It was fake story. It's okay.
oh oh okay. It was a fish story. Okay, so a fish story. We use that. Oh, this sounds like a fish story. Oh, he's grandpa's inside telling the children fish stories again, like that. Okay, and Nader is also with us. Hi, Nader. How are you? Nader? Hello. If you can hear me, type your hellos. Okay, as usual, uh, we'll be doing a lot of exercises together. You guys will be taking turns doing different exercises, and as we go along, I will attempt, as best I can, to try to remember other related idioms, as well as I will try to clarify the situational use of the idiom. Some are used very widely and some are used in special cases, so I'll try to clarify that. Please feel free to share with me and the rest of the class any idioms related or totally different idioms that have the same meaning or purpose. Feel free to share them with the class. I'm always interested to hear those. Okay, hello, Nader, can you hear me now? Nader, hello. Not sure if he's hearing me. Okay, anyway, Gina is with us. Hi, Gina.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Great. Gina, are you a fisherwoman? Do you like to go fishing?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not big into fishing. Have you ever been fishing?
I watched other people fishing, but no,
But not yourself.
no, no.
Okay. You know, something that's, make sure my wife isn't listening. My wife loves to watch fishing on television. No kidding. It's very funny. Yeah, she really does. It's very strange. I don't know about people who like to watch fishing on television, but she seems to really enjoy it. Okay, uh, let's jump right into the pond today. Aha. Uh, let's dive in and immediately start looking at idioms today. All right, so we've got already, we're going to start off with a whole list of 10 big idioms here, and we're going to do a fill-in-the-blank exercise. The exercise is designed to show a dialogue between two people. Idioms are very commonly used in conversation for English speakers. So to show you how it might come up in a conversation, we have this exercise here. We'll start off with number 1. Anna, he's good looking.
Yes.
Got a big house. He's powerful.
He's good looking. He's got a big house. He's powerful. Yes. By by anybody's standards. Yes. 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 Maybe letter H. He's quite a catch.
That is exactly correct. He's quite a catch. So
A good husband. He's a good husband.
That's it exactly. And we say this about both of the sexes. You could say this about a woman as well, equally.
Yes.
Used just as much the other way around. So, yep, that's exactly the idea. Okay. Kind of related, but not really. Anna, do you know what a trophy wife is? Have you ever heard that?
Throw his wife.
A trophy wife.
A trophy. Could you write down the word, please?
I did in the Verbling chat box.
Ah, okay.
A trophy.
No, I don't know I don't know this word.
Okay, first of all, the word trophy is something like, well, you win the golf tournament. You know, you enter a tournament at the golf club and you win the tournament, they'll probably give you a trophy made of silver, okay, with a statue of a man with a golf club on it, probably swinging a golf club. Okay, that thing with your name carved in it, engraved, not carved, engraved in it. That's a trophy.
Yes. I got it.
Yeah, you put it on the shelf in your office so everyone can see that you're a great golfer. Okay, so.
Okay, you feel proud of your wife.
Well, yeah, well, it's a little bit. It's not really a nice thing. It's actually a derogatory term. A trophy wife is like when a really rich and powerful man, but he's old and ugly, but he's got a lot of money. So he marries a 21-year-old model, all right, like that. So he's got himself a trophy wife. She's just to look at. In other words, she wasn't really married for her brilliance or her mind or anything like that. She's like just a trophy. Put her on the shelf and look at her. Admire my trophy. So it's really a derogatory term.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Sure, thank you. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. All right, Senior, number 2.
Do you play squash every day of the week? Yes, I'm afraid. I'm hooked.
Okay, all right. I'm hooked. We actually use this for addictions. Oh, he's hooked on heroin, like that. Okay, you can be hooked on something. You're addicted to it. There's another kind of use of hooked. Okay, if I say she's got her hooks in him, what do you think I mean by that, Senia? She's got her hooks in him.
So she need him to her.
Yeah,
I don't know how. Yes.
She's got her hooks in him. She's basically manipulating him, controlling him. Yeah, he's most. Oh, hi, Nader. He's probably. Oh, hi. He's probably very attracted to her, but also there's the element that she's kind of controlling him at this point.
It's like put clothes. Clothes. We learned another idiom. Yes, it's the same.
Yes, it's very much the same as that one that we learned I don't know, a few classes back. Yeah, very good. You remembered. Oh, excellent. I'm impressed. All right. Sometimes meat hooks is used. She's got her meat hooks in him. That's very, very derogatory, actually. Okay. Could I please clothe the idiom? I wrote the idiom. I'm not sure what you're asking me there. I did write the idiom up above there. Sometimes meat hooks. Sometimes meat hooks are used as hands in a very derogatory way. Oh, get your meat hooks off me. Like that. Okay. Whoops. Goodness. All right. Meat hooks. Okay. Moving on. All right. Nader, let's take a look at number 3, I suppose. You can never get the tiniest smile out of him. I've never seen him laugh. No. He's quite the cold fish. Yes. He's a cold fish. Somebody who's very unemotional is cold. Overall, we talk about cold as lacking emotion, so this idiom is related to that kind of connotation of cold. He's cold fish. That's it. Gina, number 4.
Prime Minister of Luxembourg, and he thinks he is important. Well, I suppose he is a big fish in a small pond.
Well, there you go. Okay. Somebody who's very important, but only very important in a small place. So very common to say it about people in politics. He's the mayor of the town, but the town only has 500 people. Okay. He's the CEO of a company, but the company only has 20 employees. Like that. A big fish in a small pond. Okay. Number 5, Anna.
Okay, he just phoned me and told me he didn't want to see me again. Oh, don't worry. There is plenty more fish in the sea.
There you go. That's it. Okay. This idiom has a very specific purpose. We use it to tell our friend to console our friend when our friend breaks up with another man, another woman, male or female, doesn't matter. We say there's plenty more fish in the sea. Don't worry about a thing. It's pretty much always used specifically for this reason. I've heard a couple times. I've heard people use it for other things, like somebody lost their job and somebody says, "Oh, don't worry, there's plenty more fish in the sea," and it sounds kind of weird to me when I hear that. So
Yes.
I don't really know if it's right or wrong. I have heard people use it like that, but it sounds very odd when I have heard it. Like I don't really understand that.
Okay.
So pretty much generally we use it for that one purpose only, to console someone. All right, number 6, Senior.
Why are they having all those secret meetings behind closed doors?
Hmm.
Mm, I think there is something fishy going on.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, there's something fishy going on, or we also say another variation on that. Another variant is I smell something fishy. Yeah. Okay. I smell something fishy. Somehow tickling the back of my mind. I was trying to remember another one. CNED, do you know any others that mean basically something is suspicious?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Third one. There's a very strange one and it's very long, but basically it has the same meaning of there's something fishy going on. I have no idea where this came from. Maybe Shakespeare? I have no idea. There's something rotten in the state of Denmark. It's an odd one. Not sure where that comes from. Okay. When you're suspicious, something's going on. It doesn't have to be. Usually, of course, if you're suspicious something's going on, you're thinking probably it's something negative. But it's not really a negative idiom. It's neutral. You may not know that they're planning a surprise party for you. It just means you don't know what's going on. Okay. Moving on. Nader, what do you think of my what do you think of my hair? Oh my goodness. Nader, what do you think of my hair? Shakespeare's Hamlet? Oh, it was a good guess, wasn't it? Uh, all right, yeah, that's what I was thinking about, actually. Uh, okay. Okay, anyway, what do you think of my hair? Are you fishing for compliments? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yes, I am. Okay, very good. All right, are you fishing for compliments? All right. Obviously, well, the use of this is pretty obvious. Somebody asks, what do you think of my hair, my dress, my eyeliner, my nails, what have you? Then they are fishing for compliments. They are trying to get compliments. All right. So very specific use of that idiom in that situation. Number 8, Gina.
Why are we thinking of opening an office in Osaka?
Yes, why are we?
Um, mm, they have spawned several new companies.
No. Although the idiom we're looking
Ah,
for,
we have landed a big contract in Japan.
yeah, that's it. Okay, so you land a contract, you land a client. Okay, you sign a client, you land a client, you land a contract. Very much used for business. I really can't think of how you might actually use this idiom in any other way except for related to business and getting a new customer somehow. You land a contract, a client, a new customer, what have you. Uh, Yeah, okay. Land a big contract, very much related to business. I can't think of any other way other than talking about business. It's really common, however. People almost don't say it in any other way. Uh, oh, we signed a contract in Japan. People don't even say that. They don't even say it in a normal way. You use this idiomatic way of using land pretty much 100% of the time. So for that situation, extremely common. All right, Anna, moving on. Number 9.
Okay. And this is the third time this week that Lucy has had lunch with the MD. It wouldn't surprise me if can you scroll up, please? She's angling for promotion.
Yeah, I don't really get this one. She's angling for promotion. Okay. This one is, well, angling, of course. Okay, Anna, what is angling?
Uh,
To angle
um,
or angling?
no, I don't know exactly how to explain that.
Okay.
But is something similar to I don't know. Sorry.
Okay. First of all, the first answer is very easy. There's a couple meanings, okay? The first answer is actually very easy. The reason this is an idiom is because the word angling actually has 2 meanings. The first one, simple. It means fishing. A fisherman is an angler. It's a more formal word for fishing and fisherman. But also, if somebody, oddly, this idiom really doesn't actually have anything to do with fishing. By coincidence only. Somebody, for example, is trying to give you a really good deal. Oh, I'm going to sell you my car for $100. You can have my car. I might say, what's your angle? What are you angling for? Okay, meaning that they have some kind of hidden agenda, some secret plot. Okay, you
Um,
have
uh,
other
yes,
hidden intentions.
yes, it's like a plan to have a plan.
Yeah, to have a secret plan. Yes.
Yes.
All right, and some kind of hidden or secret plan. So, if somebody's angling, for promotion, they're manipulating things. They're trying to
Yes.
somehow manipulate people or the situation to give themselves a better chance.
Yes.
We
Yes. Yes.
say salesmen talk about when they give their pitch, when they're figuring out how to sell whatever they're selling, insurance, whatever. When salesmen talk to each other, they might say, "Oh, what's your angle? What angle do you use to pitch your product or your insurance or what have you?" Okay,
Thank you,
Anna,
teacher.
you're welcome. But Anna, one more thing. What is MD?
I suppose is a director of a company or something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out myself. Because for me, as an American, that's what I suppose that it would. That seems logical to me as well. But for me, as an American, MD means doctor,
Um,
doctor of medicine.
um,
But I don't know. It would make sense if it was some kind of director or CEO. So I'm not entirely sure. There's some British acronym that we're missing here. Managing
yes.
director. Ah, thank you, Nader. All right, managing director. There we go.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Americans don't use this, uh, so I didn't know it. Thanks a lot. Okay, now we know. All right, Senior, number 10.
Impact's move to the north has been really successful, hasn't it? Yes, it's been good news for the local economy. It's something about Spawn. They've spawned several new companies.
Okay. Spawn is reproducing for fish. So they've started several new companies. They've spun off. Sometimes say a company spins off. It's created several new companies. What have you? One other thing here, Senior, for the pronunciation of this, I think it's a made-up company, but anyway, with an X, and you need to make it possessive or plural or something. Impexes, all right, like foxes, foxes, boxes, impexes. Okay. All right. We also use spawn a lot. We use it a lot to talk about more abstract things. Okay. Silicon Valley has spawned a lot of prosperous new software companies. The wars in the Middle East have spawned a lot of immigrants in Europe. Yeah, they sure have. The remarks of the president have spawned a reaction in the media. Okay, lots of things like that where something is created from something else. So virtually any kind of abstract idea, whatever, something is created from something else, you can use this verb in an idiomatic way. And it's very popular and common with the media, in the English-speaking media. Hear this word all the time. American media and British media. Okay, let's move on. Hook, line, and sinker. More. And that's not all. Let's look at another set of idioms. All right, let's just continue here. Nader. First one. We've got the deal, and on our terms. They believed our story about not being able to afford the extra 10%. They swallowed it. Hook, line, and sinker. Okay. Hook, line, and sinker. Sometimes we say they took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. They swallowed it, hook, line, and sinker. Sometimes we just say hook, line, and sinker. Did they believe you? Hook, line, and sinker. When people believe something that's not true. Something nefarious with bad intentions? Probably. Yeah, most likely. But even, okay, you're a teenager and your mother believes your story about getting a flat tire and that's why you're home late. Okay, yeah, mom bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, she bought it. Okay, there's another idiomatic use of the verb. If you buy something, you believe it. Same kind of the same idea actually as hook, line, and sinker. I can't believe he bought it. Yeah, why would he believe you? I can't believe he bought it. He did. Hook, line, and sinker. Okay, every little part, even the details. All right, it does occasionally collocate with this verb, swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. Like if you can imagine a fish swallowing not just the bait, but the whole part of the line. All right, Gina, number 2.
We spend a fortune training people, then before we know it, they have moved on to one of our competitors. We must look after them better so that they stay with us. There is too many slipping through the net.
Okay. All right, now this idiom is okay. It's used for physical things and abstract things. Okay, there's many immigrants coming into Europe. There's many of them that are crossing illegally. There's many people from South and Central America slipping through the net and getting into the United States illegally, for example. Okay, so that's kind of physical, I guess. Here we're talking about people in a company in this example. Generally, it's actually used to talk about people. Now, when I'm thinking about it, we're not getting enough customers. Not enough customers are buying our car in our car lot. Too many are slipping through the net. So, really, when I think about it and I'm trying to come up with examples, I'm trying to think of how we use it other than with people. It's always with people. For some reason, people somehow escaping, getting through, like that. Okay. All right, moving on. Anna, number 3.
Okay, this is the first time Idioms made a mistake. It was a one-off. Trust him. He'll be more careful in future. I think we should blank this time. Should let him off the hook this time.
That's right. Okay. So, let him off the hook. You're excusing him, excusing whatever he did. You're not holding him responsible. Okay. Yeah. Anna, what is a one-off? It was a one-off. What does that mean?
One off. The number one.
Okay. When we use this term, something was a one-off, it means it's a one-time deal. So, for example, maybe you could, I don't know, buy software from a company, but you're not going to get a subscription and keep paying them a monthly fee. You just want one piece of software and that's it. It's a one-off deal, one time only. So John made a mistake. It's a one-off. You could also say a one-time deal. It's not a series of things. It's just one. And often we use this term, a one-off, to talk about, it's often used in business and buying things that you would normally buy a series of or something like that. It's just a one-off. I'm not getting the whole package or whatever.
Yeah. Only once.
Only once.
Yes.
Yeah. Only once is the idea. Okay. We're going to let him off the hook. There is another meaning of off the hook. Woo! Off the hook. Do you know, Anna? I went to a party last weekend and it was off the hook. Any idea?
No, I don't know exactly other meaning.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else know? Ever heard that expression? The party was off the hook. Woo! Okay.
It's too much.
Yeah. Well.
Too much fun.
Too much fun. Yeah. Wild. It has basically, it's a very common way to express it was a really wild party, out of control. That's it. Exactly. Sometimes they use it also about like a musician or a performer, or an athlete that does shows some amazing athletic ability. Whatever. A skateboarder performs a triple flip or something. Wow, off the hook. Wow, he was off the hook. The concert was off the hook. Okay, really, really good. Very, very positive. It's a positive expression. But when you put let him in front of it, let somebody off the hook, totally different meaning. Okay, we'll excuse them is the idea. All right, number 4, Senior.
Look, the unions want a strike. If we will playing right into their hands. If we troll through?
No.
No. Rise to the bait.
Rise to the bait. In other words, the unions are doing something to try to cause an argument. They're trying to cause a disagreement with the company. They're trying to get the company to publicly say something bad or to do something. And if the company reacts, then they'll go on strike. So it's a trick. It's bait. So this concept of bait is used a lot, used all the time. In the United States, for example, police will use bait. They'll try to hook a criminal. They'll try to catch a criminal by using bait, maybe. For example, they'll have a policeman dressed up like a woman, pretending that he's a prostitute on the street, because it's illegal to try to solicit a prostitute. So a man drives up, and it's the woman is actually a policeman in a dress. Okay, he's using bait to hook the policeman. So this whole idea of bait and hooking someone, catching them, is not only in these individual idioms. It's really, the concept is really throughout the whole language, actually. Okay, so rise to the bait. You can, if the rise to the bait, that means we use this to advise somebody, this is a trick. This is just bait. They want you to do something, so don't do it. Basically, that's the idea. If they, yes, Nader, you can say swallow the bait. If they swallowed the bait, that means that they got fooled. Yeah, or we often say Nader took the bait. It's very common, verb collocation. They took the bait. Okay, so that my imaginary policeman scenario, some guy drives up and he takes the bait. Okay, so if you do rise to the bait, then you take the bait. Unfortunately, you're hooked. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so these words bait and hooked and so forth, they get used in not just these idioms, but in different ways with that kind of connotation of tempting someone, bait, and hooking them, catching them, or capturing them, or something like that. Nader, number 5. The police are looking for a man in his 30s who has probably been in prison already. They're having to trawl through their computer records. Yes, here it is. Trawl through. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's right. Trawl through. Okay, what is trawling? Nader, well, I don't know. What is to trawl, anyway? Does anybody else know? Anna, Gina, Senia?
Yes, troll through is when to look a lot of things when you are looking when you are try to find something.
Yes, that's right. But literally, concretely, not idiomatically at all, what is to trawl? Yes, okay. It is a style of fishing. That's right, midair. Style of fishing where you go very slow and you drag the bait. So the bait is moving, being dragged slowly through the water. That's trawling. Right. So the concept when you say they're trawling through their records, that it also has the additional meaning that it's kind of slow, painstaking, slow, and steady, and like that. There is that definite extra meaning of that it's taking a lot of effort, and it's slow, and yeah, like that. Okay. Gina, number 6.
This job is too important to advertise in the local papers. If we want to attract a top sales manager, we need to cast our net wider, and advertise nationally.
Okay. Often, very often used in exactly this way to talk about marketing and marketing to a bigger audience. Often used in business. You may not be able to find a suitable employee for your company, like some kind of specialist position. So you may have to cast your net wider. You have to search in a bigger area to find this specialist employee. The police may be looking for that criminal there in his 30s, and they may not find him in the local city, so they cast the net wider and start searching for through the whole state, or even wider, the whole country. In fact, kind of related to while we're talking nets, Gina, do you know what a dragnet is?
A drag?
Yeah, a dragnet.
No, I don't know.
Okay, it was a television show in the United States. I think in the 60s, 70s. Anyway, it was a television show. It was a police show. A dragnet is basically when when police search in an area. They knock on, oh, we know he's somewhere, the criminal is somewhere on this block, so they knock on every door. They go to every apartment, and they're searching for some criminal. So that's called a dragnet. All right, and we often associate net with police and catching criminals. And again, not even in definite idioms, but also in a much wider, broader sense. The net is closing in on him. The police finally have the criminal in their net. The police are casting a wider net. Whatever. As much as there are idioms, you can use the idea of a net, and in many ways. Police is controlling the internet. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. I hadn't thought about the internet. Okay, let's talk about fish. What do you guys know about different kinds of fish? These following idioms mention 5 different kinds of fish: flounder, minnow, herring, whale, shark. Match them with their meanings. This should be challenging. Okay. Anna, back to you. Number 1. Anna, are you there?
Yes, teacher, sorry.
No
They are just floundering about floundered. Floundered is like a
Very
flat
good.
fish.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
black, nearly black.
That is true. Absolutely. So that's very good. In English, at least, we categorize fish into flatfish and roundfish, and flounder is a classic flatfish. That's right. So, what is the
Yes.
meaning? What is the idiomatic meaning of they're just floundering
Uh,
about?
I am going to tell you a match with one definition, but I don't know exactly. I am not sure.
Okay, give it a shot.
Um, maybe letter C. They don't know what they are doing.
Yeah, that is exactly right. They're just floundering about. Okay, it can mean they don't know what they're doing. They're inept. Inept. You know, they're not. Maybe you're talking about they're not good at their work because they don't really know what they're supposed to be doing. Floundering about can mean as well. Can be very physical. It can have a physical meaning, like talking about maybe a football team. You're watching a football game. Oh, how's your team doing? Oh my God, they're floundering about like idiots. All right, they're
Okay.
not they're not organized, but also they're physically not doing what they should do. Uh, okay, so ineptness is the key word here. Okay, to flounder. Okay, if you do something and you do it badly, you make mistakes, you flounder. Oh, he had to give a presentation today and he floundered through the whole thing. He was bad. He made mistakes. He deleted his slideshow just before the meeting. He didn't know what he was talking about. He made mistakes with his facts. Whatever. Really do a bad job, you flounder. Okay, Senior, number 2.
They're just minnows. It's D. They're very small and unimportant.
Yes, indeed. In real life, physically, minnows are bait fish. They are the fish that are used to catch other fish. So they're exactly that, small and unimportant. Okay, they're all right. Maybe to talk about customers in a casino. All right, people come in from the Midwest and they're going to spend $50 in an entire day. They're just minnows in Las Vegas. They're nothing. People who are going to spend $1 million in one day are called whales. Okay, so whoever, it's used to talk about people. It's used to talk always about people, not situations or not things. It's used to talk about people who, in whatever situation it is related to that situation, they're unimportant. Midair, number 3. That's a red herring. Red herrings, okay, has nothing to do with what we're discussing. Okay, red herring's another kind of food fish, North Atlantic. But in any case, excuse me, in any case, a red herrings are not red. So it's strange and unusual. It's not normal. It's misleading. Exactly misleading, has nothing to do with what we're discussing, but also it's often used in detective stories. Detective stories, you're reading along and there'll be a clue, but that clue is totally misleading. I think O.J. Simpson had his glove, and the glove didn't fit him. Totally a red herring. But the defense completely built its case around the fact that a glove found at the crime scene didn't fit O.J. Simpson. Actually, it was completely a red herring. It had nothing to do with anything. Yeah. Okay. Often used for clues and such, but it could be used about anything that isn't relevant. It's not relevant to the crime. It's not relevant to the conversation. Maybe you're looking at a document and there's a paragraph in the document that has nothing to do with what the document is talking about. You could say, what is this paragraph doing here? It's a total red herring. I don't even understand why you put it in here. Something like that. Anything that's not relevant. Gina, number 4.
They had a whale of a time. They had a wonderful time.
Yeah, and that's pretty straightforward. Okay. Had a whale of a time. Okay. That's it. Had a wonderful time. Americans don't. I remember Americans used to use this, but I haven't heard this in years, really. Kind of sentimental for me. I can remember when I used to hear that back in like the 70s and 80s, but I seriously haven't heard that in 20 or 30 years. Anna, are you back or no? Don't think so. Senia, number 5.
They're sharks. They're unscrupulous and dishonest.
Right. We talked about this the other day. There are pool sharks that cheat at pool billiards to take your money, to make bets and take your money. Card sharks. There are loan sharks that lend you money at high interest rates. So we actually have different kinds of sharks. Or you can use it in a very general way to mean exactly this. People that are dishonest and unscrupulous, they have no scruples, no morals, and they will try to cheat you. Definitely. Okay. Let's see. Try to remember which idioms these pairs of words come from and put them into this space. Let's give it a try. Nader, number 1. Congratulations. I heard you blank the Japanese contract. That's right. Landed the Japanese contract. Really is the only way to say that. You almost have to use an idiom. Okay, Gina, number 2.
You are better off without him. He was totally unreliable. There are blank more fish in the plenty. No.
That's right.
See, plenty more fish in the sea.
That's it. That's it. There are plenty more fish in the sea. Okay, very good. Gina, totally unreliable.
Unreliable.
Yeah, can't rely on him. He won't do what he says he's going to do. Okay, Anna, are you back? Yeah? No? Okay.
Yes, teacher. Yes, an important call.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
I lost, totally lost.
Number 3 here.
Number 3, Brian is usually very shy, but if you want to get him talking, start talking about politics. He'll soon maybe rise to debate.
Yeah. So you want him to start talking, so you're going to trick him. So you're going to use some kind of bait to trick him into doing something. Yeah. Okay. So notice he'll rise to debate, don't rise to debate. We often use this idiom when we're giving someone advice. That's the normal situation. All right.
Okay.
Senia, number 4.
I was late again, but my boss let me off the hook as long as it doesn't happen again.
All right. As long as it doesn't happen again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've heard that before. Okay, yeah, all right. We'll let you off the hook. We'll let you off the hook this time, but don't let it happen again. That's classic. The classic line right there. Nadar number 5. You'll never find a job if you limit yourself to this area. You really must cast your net a bit wider. Yes, that's correct. Okay, widen the search, basically, in other words. And last one, Gina.
What a party! We had a whale of a time.
Okay, terrific. When was the last time, Gina, you had a whale of a time? There you go.
Uh,
Was it
mm,
in this class? Ha!
during a concert.
During a concert. Yeah, okay. Good example. All right. Terrific. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you next time. See you real soon, I hope. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.